And there's been, I mean, there's so much COVID stuff, but there's this attitude that asking any questions or using your brain at all is, ironically, anti-science, which is pretty crazy. I mean, with the picture we chose for today is that Staten Island bar owner. Did you hear about this guy?
Oh, I did, but fill me in. I didn't hear all the details.
We'll look at the New York Times article here.
Okay.
After defying virus rules, bar manager drives car into sheriff's deputy. So what he did, well, he was trying to escape. So this guy, they say he repeatedly and flamboyantly defied New York's coronavirus. I linked on this. I was like, what is his repeated flamboyant?
Flamboyantly? Was that referring to the way he dressed?
Yeah, so here's his flamboyant thing was basically he let people come to his bar. There's not really a lot to say about that. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, he spoke out about it. This is him speaking out about it. And taunting Cuomo. He publicly taunted Cuomo and de Blasio, whom he calls DeBozo. This is his flamboyance, according to the New York Times. Interestingly enough, by the way, as what we were saying before, because of a soaring coronavirus infection rate, I clicked on that as well. It's not a soaring infection rate. It is, again, what we talked about before, positive tests. But anyway, so this guy, we go back to here. This guy, he hit a sheriff's deputy with his Jeep early Sunday as he unsuccessfully tried to escape arrest. He was trying to flee. He claims he wasn't trying to hit anyone and doesn't even know how anyone got hit, but there was a deputy that was a hit, and he drove into them, and he faces charges. He's out on bail now. Mr. Presti and the bar's owner, Keith McIllarney, have maintained that the restrictions on Staten Island are unjust and impinge on their freedom. They have said people should be able to decide whether to risk being infected while patronizing the bar and have declared the establishment an autonomous zone. That only works in Portland if you're an Antifa, and it's a BLM protest, guys. And I can't believe how they thought that would work. But yeah, no, they stayed open, basically. That was their big thing. They stayed open, and they were told they couldn't serve alcohol. So what they did was take donations and give stuff away for free.
Awesome. This guy rocks.
Yeah, great guy. And they did the autonomous zone thing, which, if the left had any sort of sense of integrity, they would recognize that an autonomous zone was, suddenly untouchable. It's the autonomous zone.
Right.
But no, not when it's in Staten Island and not when it's for a coronavirus protest. So here's the guy getting arrested. I don't have much to say about this other than good for him. And I don't care that he ran into a sheriff's deputy trying to escape. He was being coercively detained against his rights for merely having a bar. The cops trying to arrest him are the ones in the wrong. This is a case where I would say the cops are bad. The cops are bad for doing this. This is a guilty cop. These are guilty cops. Don't arrest people like this. Leave them the hell alone. And if you get run over, tough shit. Maybe a little harsh for Carrie, but that's my thing.
It's a little harsh for me, but your opinion, to each their own.
Look, I mean, at some point, you can't say to people, protest this stuff, but when they come to arrest you, grovel. Like,
I'm not saying grovel. I'm just saying I think people need to go to jail, unfortunately, because it's going to take a lot of innocent people like this guy who are just trying to feed their family. It's going to take a lot of innocent people going to jail.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into that. I think that's a personal choice. You want to go to jail for it, fine. You want to try and flee or defy it and fight, okay. It's wrong. What's being done to this man is wrong. So,
yeah,
someone's trying to make a
I agree. It is wrong. It is wrong.
So someone said there's no arrest. It's kidnapping. Yeah, Zoe, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel. It's kidnapping, not arrest. And for those of you who support the police, I'm supportive of police who try to stick to their upholding the Constitution and doing their job. So there are police that are doing a good job here. I mentioned, we've talked about sheriffs in the past who have said we're not enforcing these. But this sheriff is a little totalitarian control freak who wants to enforce this crap. So fuck him. Sorry, Marie. Damn it. I swore. And then I swore because I
Swearing.
swore. I was trying not to
Yeah,
swear.
you need to stop. Yeah.
I'll stop swearing.
Okay.